What's going on, everybody? We're just going to let this feed build up real quick. We're just going to let this feed build up for a few minutes before we start the second bouncer hill. Yes, this is the big bouncers. What's up, everybody? Dave Z, Hillside Live. With the star, I'm the co-host of the big star, Miss Bree Molitor, world-renowned actress.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, Dave. What y'all think of that Icelandic Formula off-road racing? That was pretty cool to see. Oh yeah, see the zip line?
Oh, that could be you.
It could be. It could also be you, Dave.
What's up, Steve Howell? Holy Wolf. All right. Oh, Tracy Trace.
Why is yours loading so much faster than mine?
Tracy Trace. Josh Wolf. Wolf Fabrication. Hey, man, I just bought a shirt from Josh. Y'all need to check him out. Check out his Facebook page. He's doing some big things up there. I can't talk about his future plans and Wolf Fabrication plans. I've been sworn to secrecy, but...
Is it because you don't know the plans, Dave?
Oh, I know. I promise you,
okay.
I know. For the right price, just message me. I'll tell you everything. You send me $100 bill, you know everything Josh Wolf knows.
He likes beef jerky. You can pay him in beef jerky. That's so expensive.
True. We got Dirt Dauber on the line. My boy Daniel Moore from the Haven. Brandon, Wheel Doctor from West Virginia. What's going on, brother Brandon? Ricky Miller. Oh, there he is. Now check this out. Bubba Orman said, DC, you compete in a bouncer. For those of you who missed the first race this morning, first of all, I'm sorry. Because you missed.
Yeah, what's your excuse?
Oh my God. We saw some epic carnage. Timmy Sorensen from Timmy Chuck Racing is on the DL list. He's hurt right now. Sore as I don't know what, and he's going to have a stunt double drive for him for the second race. And I'm not saying that I was instrumental in making that happen, but we all know that I'm a big DC Thompson fan just because of his insane driving. Now, I don't think he's ever hang on. Here we go. You know what? We're not letting it build up. You guys are going to be the special ones, the special 200 that see Brandon Davis hit this hill first. He is going up Fable Hill.
Fable Hill, baby.
Drive. Smooth.
Now, Brandon had some tough luck on this corner earlier on Hill 1. Hey, taking it nice and wide.
Out the top, baby. Brandon Davis.
That's one way to start things off. I'm sure Cheryl's a little bit happier with that one than with Hill 1.
38.89.
And first run of the day, Brandon Davis with a 38.89. Hey guys. Here's the deal. We don't ask for you to send us any money. This is not a pay-per-view deal. We don't have any.
If we did, we wouldn't send it back though. So
we wouldn't, and just make it out to Dave and Bree.
Yeah.
We're not asking for money. All we're going to ask you to do is hit that share button, hit that like and share button for us. Show these drivers some love. show the sport of rock bouncing some love. And show your boy Dave and your gal Bree a little bit of love by sharing. Hey, Timmy Chuck. All right, Timmy Chuck Racing. We're getting a report on him, see how he's doing.
There's Jack, too. Have we got...
Aside from being sore, Timmy Chuck, where's it hurting, brother? Yeah. Timmy's been nursing his shoulder all season.
All right, this is John Campbell out on the course now. He put on quite a show on Hill 1. Just run that right over there, John. There he goes. Nice.
Good job, brother John.
It's Icelandic.
Do you like my licorice?
It's licorice. Just go it.
Like Iceland?
Like icy hot. All right, guys, let's get a time for...
That's what singing was.
I can do without singing.
Why, do we have a time?
We are waiting on a confirmation for John Campbell's time. And then we'll share that with y'all.
We got Besito Dorson checking in. Am I just destroying his last name?
I mean, you're not destroying it.
I pretty much am. I got to work on my Icelandic accent.
Just use the 2 words.
Lover boy.
We made it. Yeah, it's full tuck here on the
So, let us take a look at how we ended up.
quick little update. They're taking care of the timers at the top, making sure everything is set to go, and we'll get a confirmation of John Campbell's time for you. And we've got Bubba Bacon sitting on the line, ready to beat down on Fable Hill. I believe Dave's going to give us a rundown from Hill 1. See where everybody's standing.
Sorry, Bubba. I know it's hot, bro. Just relax. We let the crowd build up. We had so many requests. Hold on a second while people look for that popcorn and cokes. Hey, you know what? Speaking of some good food.
Alright guys, so if you're just joining us and trying to figure out what's going on, we are just kicking off the Hill 2 for the Bouncers. We're at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee. We are here for the finals, which is kind of crazy. And started last night off with the UTV Bounty Series, 3 of their 5 hills. We'll wrap that up tomorrow. This morning we started with the UTV Cup Series class, followed by the Bouncer Hill 1, and then some Formula Off-Road Icelandic racing. And now we are back for the Bouncer Hill 2, and then after this we will wrap up the day with the Formula Off-Road Hill 2. You guys can find the full schedule for tomorrow on the website. You can go to srs.rocks and find this event schedule and lots of other information. You can look up the merch there. You can look at driver profiles and find out some of the details of your favorite drivers and their vehicles. You can watch Hillside Live on the website. And y'all hit us up and let us know if there's a driver you want us to try and pull in here with us today, and you've got some questions for them.
For sure.
We're making sure that the timer situation is figured out and everything is set at the top of the hill right now.
So Timmy Cameron took hill number 1 with a time of 28:09. Next best was Little Tim Bacon. And then Bubba Bacon was in 3rd place on hill 1. William Stewart from Batcave Customs, wild man, 4th place. You know, he just threw out such a smooth run early on.
Yeah.
Showed everybody what it was about. Showed everybody the lines. And he rounded out 4th. Adam Ringer rounded out the top 5, and following Adam was Danny Smith, then Ryan Boyd, Joe Pierce, Lyle Lovett. Listen to me, Lyle Lovett. I got music on my mind. The Hitman himself, Travis Lovett, who everybody knows I miss the old Hitman. It was great seeing him out there today. Great sitting down talking with him. And then Bobby Tanner. But the story of the day, on top of Brandon's DNF, he's 3rd in the points for the season, and took a pretty what kind of fall was that? What kind of unfortunate?
Oh, definitely
rollover.
Unfortunate. Yeah, disappointing for sure.
So we all know that Bubba Bacon, Tim Cameron, and Brandon Davis are all in the hunt for that number 1 national championship spot. But 4th and 5th place, there's a ridiculous battle going on for 4th and 5th, and that was between Scott Goforth and the Godfather himself, Bobby Tanner.
Yep.
And they've been swapping it out for some time now, and it looks like that fight is over for the season. Scott Goforth tore the ever-loving heck out of Rum Runner. If you ask me, Dave, what's bad on Rum Runner right now? I'll tell you what's not bad on Rum Runner right now.
Apparently, poor Rum Runner is just being used as a pile of parts for everybody
it's a
else
parts
out here
vehicle
right now. Pull apart.
You smell that?
Are you talking about bacon, Dave?
I smell bacon.
Heck yeah, I do.
Bubba Bacon. Big block singing. And he's at the top.
Nice, smooth run.
35.28.
All right, that means we've got Joe Pierce coming all the way from Maine. What do you say, 23 hours one way? Makes me a little embarrassed to complain about my drive here.
We got a 35.28. 35.28. Not too shabby.
Do we have any Maine Maniac fans out there? For 4.94 was the time for John Allen Campbell. In case anybody out there is keeping track. 94. 44.94.
Yeah, buddy. 44.94 was John Campbell, so that gives you an idea of the difference. Both of them absolutely wonderful drivers. probably almost as good as the Maine Maniac, Joe Pierce. Representing the whole state of Maine and some of Canada, Joe Pierce.
Joe Pierce, baby.
And that first little hill there at the bottom is going to cause some trouble, I think. But somebody's going to try and double up on those, though. We'll see if they make it or if they lawn dart. Uh-oh. Okay.
41.63.
Oh, man, Dave. I want you to just take a look at who's on the line.
Is DC Thompson sideways in the starting gate?
I think he's just got it, you know, an optimized starting position there. Pointing towards the hill. All right, so this is the Hillbilly Deluxe. Timmy Chuck took a rough tumble earlier and decided to bring in his stunt double. He's okay. We've been talking to him. But just decided to bring in a stunt double for this hill too. And
Thompson.
who else but DC Thompson.
Oh,
Hillbilly Deluxe, it was nice knowing you.
He's gonna.
Now, is this is his first time ever driving a bouncer?
First time in a bouncer.
Oh boy. I mean, yay.
Conservative. Give it to it, DC. There you go. That's it, DC.
Okay. You know, and I do think DC can drive.
Oh, DC.
He just has to tone it down a little sometimes and tone down the wild man.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
DC Thompson, baby. Out the top.
Well, look at him go. I wonder if we're going to be seeing him in a bouncer again next year. Well done, DC.
First time ever driving a buggy out here at Bikini Bottoms.
How about that?
All right. Y'all get ready.
Currently on hill number 2, Bubba Bacon is leading
Get ready
hill
to
number
plug
2.
your ears because I see Matt Schisler on the line.
Matt Schisler on the line.
I hear Matt Schisler on the line.
Hey, y'all, do me a favor. Do me a favor and share this. Hit the share button, y'all.
All right, Matt had some rough luck on Hill 1.
Hello.
And had some steering issues after his buggy kind of jumped sideways on him coming up those concrete stair steps over there. It looks like he got everything fixed up, back together, and ready to bring it for Hill 2.
Okay, like I said, it's
Now, Matt Schisler, he is currently in 7th place on the season. But because of all of these nuances going on
There's
here.
quite a shakeup going on, I believe, in this.
You know, people said,
this
well,
finals.
Timmy's in first place. Timmy and Bubba and Brandon, they got it
Right.
sewed up. No,
No.
they don't.
Easy, Matt. Okay. That thing's a bucking bronco up there. Holy cow, that buggy is loud. Dave, I just had a flashback to what Matt did last time we were here at Bikini Bottoms earlier this summer on that concrete wall over there. He put on one of the best shows I think we've had yet this season.
And Matt Schisler just put up a 45.86. 45.86. I think we got Randall Key, my friend and yours, making it up to the line.
Billy Ramsey, we are live.
Or no, who's before Randall?
This
that
should
Bobby?
be Bobby. Yeah, we've got
Good
Bobby Tanner
gracious.
on the line. I heard that
Bobby-
he broke a ring and pinion on Hill 1. Got it back together in time.
Yeah, I think Matt Holt donated something to him. Donated a ring and pinion to him. So Bobby right now, if my math is up to par, he should be sitting in 4th place in the season right now.
After Scott Goforth's very unfortunate Hill 1 catastrophe,
The whole Tanner team
that
is
really
pretty
shook
stuck.
things up. That definitely lit a fire under Bobby to get Blue back and, you know,
Now where
get
Scott
that
go
ring and pinion fixed up and back out here.
where Scott Goforth and Bobby were fighting it out, I think Brandon Davis has something to worry about at this point now because Bobby Tanner is knocking on that door.
Probably don't need it.
Hey, if you love some Bobby Tanner, hit that share button, people. Come on
That's right,
now.
everybody, show some love. This is your last
Share
chance for the year.
This is it.
Join us on Hillside Live. Once we're done tomorrow, that's it till 2019.
He's trying to edge out
Tanner time.
Brandon
Let's
Davis.
do it, Bobby.
Brandon Davis ran a 38.89. It's going to be tough to beat. And that just took him out for this hill. You hear those brakes? Bobby at the top.
That was a pretty conservative run for Bobby.
Yes, smart.
Yeah, yeah.
Four, 7, 6.
47.76 was Bobby's time. And now that means we've got Randall Key on the line. Also one of the, another one of the drivers that has been in this sport since the beginning. Randall Key, it's amazing. How many races has he missed, Dave?
Who's that?
Randall.
Randall's missed
And-
since 2012. He's missed 3 races.
That's incredible.
Doctor's orders. So, what's up, Bubba?
What's up?
Stop it.
Can't you tell by the dimples?
Oh, my God. We'll explain the whole dimple thing one of these days. Maybe next season we'll get into that. Bree will tell you about them dimples.
Don't make it weird, Dave.
My bad. Well, I mean, It was weird from when you started in with that
It
stuff.
was not weird.
Come on now.
It wasn't weird until you got a hold of it.
No, Will Stewart has not raced yet, but he is coming up soon, Miss Rosie Reed.
So we usually like to mention this for anyone that doesn't know much about Randall or isn't familiar with him and his story, but he is paralyzed from the waist down. So that means he drives completely with hand controls. He steers and shifts, throttle, brake. He's got rear steer on that buggy. He does it all completely with hand controls while he's driving. Just takes a multitasking to a whole nother level.
Come on, Randall. There you go. All right. And he's out the top.
You know, it really seems like everyone's got it in their head that they need to finish this hill. We're not seeing any wild runs out of anybody yet. What was his time, Dave?
45.44.
45.44. Chris DC did already go in Hillbilly Deluxe and actually laid down a nice smooth run. All right, this means we've got Sam Carter on the line now.
Sam had some carnage on Hill 1, and they worked feverishly to get it back up
Yeah, that's
and
true
running.
of several of our drivers
Yes.
out here. Hill 1 was a little rougher than we were all expecting, I believe.
Seems like it's cooled off a bit.
We're getting a little more airflow.
Yes.
That helps.
You know, this plum buck buggy that Timmy Cameron built, really acting completely different this year after Sam's done some tuning to mesh up with his driving style.
Right. Come on, Sam. Using that rear steer.
He's got that rear steer thing down, I think.
Uh-huh. All right.
And Sam Carter's out the
run
top.
from Sam.
Really good. Smooth.
That brings us to Jason Sparks. We hadn't seen him out here in quite a while up until Hill 1 just a little while ago, so it's good to have him back with us racing this weekend. What's up for us, Kirkus?
Hang on. My radio may be dead. I didn't hear nothing. What's Sam's time? My radio's dead.
All right, guys.
4266 on Sam.
Sam had a time of 42.66.
Okay, it's 2:43. That's not his time. That's the time. That's all I got.
Now, once we finish up with this Bouncer Hill 2, we're going to be going into the Formula Off-Road Hill 2. So y'all stay tuned for that. And then tomorrow we have an even fuller day of racing planned. We're gonna eke everything out of this finals weekend that we possibly can. So y'all go to srs.rocks. So you can check out the full schedule there on the website, or I'll give you a quick rundown while we are waiting to get Jason Sparks going. Kick things off at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning with the UTV Cup Series Hill 2, followed by Formula Off-Road Round 3. We'll be finishing up Round 2 today. Then at 11, roughly, we'll have SRS Hill 3, followed by the Formula Off-Road round 4, then SRS Bouncer round 4, or Hill 4. In the evening, around 6, we will wrap up the UTV Bounty series with Hills 4 and 5. We did 1, 2, and 3 last night. And then we're going to have some special Formula Off-Road skimming, they call it, which I haven't seen before,
pretty
but
amazing.
I've been hearing about it.
It's like
Going across the water.
Remember when you were a kid and you used to like skip rocks across the water?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Look who's up next.
Oh, man.
We got Chubb in the house.
What's up, Rocky?
Hey, y'all. It's probably not going to be the last time I say it, but you know what? It's the price we pay for free entertainment. Do Bree and I a favor and hit that share button. Show these drivers some love. Show the sport of rock bouncing some love. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Casey, the only bounty racing that we'll be doing is the UTV Bounty series, and we started that last night, and we'll finish that tomorrow. Oh, Luke Wilson's back.
Yeah, we could start it up. All right, let's get the show started. Luke Wilson is
okay, that's what we were waiting for. That's what we needed.
All right, now the show's starting.
Here we go.
What's up, brother Luke? Daggum straight, Luke.
Guess what? We requested a volunteer, and the first guy to pop up was Chubb.
All right, so we got Chubb on the line. Leading hill number 2 is Mr. Bubba Bacon, followed by Brandon Davis, and then Joe Pierce, Sam Carter, and then John Campbell rounds out the top 5. After that, we got Randall Key in 6th place, Matt Schisler 7th, Tim Sorensen 8th, Bobby Tanner 9th. And there's about a half a second difference, a little more than half a second difference between Timmy Sorensen, or Timmy Chuck Racing, I should say, and Bobby Tanner.
So they got Jason Sparks off the line for some reason.
Okay.
Not sure what's going on there, but we've got Mike Welch in the Chubb buggy.
Mike put on a show for us on Hill 1. Now we're running that Fable Hill dry today. Tomorrow, we are going to be running it wet.
Yep, that's right.
Looks like he lost steering.
Your right side's still working good, but your left side is not cooperating.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Broke.
Where's that tie rod when you need it?
That would be Baroque.
Oh, man. He's having some tough luck today.
He's 3 sheets into the wind on that one, let me tell you. Well, 3 sheets into the wind, that's the name of his fabrication company.
It's like we're trying to communicate with him, get him off the hill now. Nathan Andrews, you're right. Hill 1, I believe, ended up being a bit more difficult than anyone quite expected. Definitely had some very unexpected carnage that was also pretty disappointing for a lot of our drivers, especially since this is finals. John Campbell has gone already, Ronnie. He got a time of, Dave, you want to let us know what John Campbell's time was?
Yeah, John Campbell ran a 44.94, and he's currently in 5th place on the hill. Now, we are running a total of 4 hills this weekend. This is the second. We're running 2 today and 2 tomorrow for the bouncer class. And we ran one of our UTVs races today, and we're going to run the other one tomorrow. We're also going to finish out our Bounty series, our Bounty Hill series for the UTVs tomorrow. And if you missed the first 3 hills of the Bounty series yesterday, I promise you, I'll give you a money-back guarantee that you're going to be impressed with the last 2 hills. I don't even know if they're going to get up hill number 4, Bree.
If you try to French fry, you're going to have a bad time.
We shall find out, Dave.
Yes, ma'am. So what did you think? I mean, DC, conservative, he made it up the hills.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised. But you know, it was his first time in a bouncer, and driving a rental can have an effect mentally on even one such as DC. So
yes.
maybe just not being in his own razor toned down his driving style just a little bit. He did a good job. He put down a nice smooth run.
Yeah, I think he was really just trying to help a buddy out.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a little bit different having a rental, and we tried getting Bubba Bacon in here. He's not going to allow us to get into his head.
A shy wave.
He doesn't. Hey, we
Wait,
don't want to. We don't want to jinx.
back.
Oh, he's coming back fast. He looked like Big Tim for a second coming at me. I got nervous.
How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Are we on?
Oh, we're on.
I need to give Scott Goforth a shout out. I broke a steering cylinder on Hill 1, and he gave me his off his buggy.
You hear that? Bunch of love from the Bacons, from Bubba Bacon and his crew, to Scott Goforth and his crew.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. Love
There's
you.
picture proof on Facebook of that.
Ain't nothing but class coming from the Bacon camp. Scott, you know, I talked with him during intermission, and obviously he's in a pretty bad. It's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
When
it is.
you dedicate an entire year to something.
Yep. Well,
And
it's
then it kinda-
disappointing just to travel to one race and end up like that. But for this to be finals and for him to be, you know, where he was in the standings, and I know he's feeling bad about that. But you know,
It's racing.
It's racing.
Amen. What's up, people? I'm Dave Z,
I'm Bree Molitor.
and you're hanging out with us at Bikini Bottoms Off Road. And she has a spider on her in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
I got it.
And it looks like Jason Sparky.
No,
Jason
it does
Sparks.
not. That looks like Will Stewart.
What?
Yes, sir.
Is that is Will? What am I talking about? I'm like, here comes that S-Class,
All
buggy.
right, Cassie always tunes in just at the right time. You got great timing, Cass.
This looks like the run right here. If he can hit these whoops right, Will Stewart got this hill. He is going to have to hammer it at the top. Ah, this is going to be interesting.
Other than that backup, making this turn, that was one.
44.14.
And that's good enough to put him in 5th place for hill number 2.
Cassie Dave's just all hopped up on some, like, I don't even know, caffeine, and he drank some little Starbucks thing. You know, don't hold it against him.
No. Plus, I'm legally blind in 6 states.
Is that how that works?
It is. Like I
Explains a lot.
can't drive in West Virginia.
Well, it didn't stop you from driving us from Tennessee to Missouri, Dave.
Yeah, at night, in the middle of the
In
night,
the middle of the night with a trailer.
with a buggy.
So glad
Yeah.
you told me now.
Looks like Tim Cameron's headed to the pen. No. Yeah.
He's like a front side 6
And that's Scott Lehman.
Love us some Tim Cameron. And so does you two.
And Scott Lehman is one half of LNS Racing. Him and Blake Schultz have really made a huge impression on the series this year. They've come on out, made most of the races, and been some really good competition. I'm going to go back, you know, after every race, after every event, I go back. I watch the feeds. I watch, you know, the CD runs. Because I'm, you know, a huge fan and a student of this sport. And I really, really, really want to look at, check out Scott Lehman's run on hill number 1. I was pretty impressed with it the first time around.
Was he our first rollover on hill 1, I believe?
Yes, ma'am. Sure was.
Not the last, that's for sure.
And I've got a soft spot in my heart for a Rockwell buggy. I love me a Rockwell buggy.
All right. Smooth and steady.
Very smooth.
That was a 55.02. Scott Lehman. Now we might have Blake Schultz coming up here. I'm not sure if he had any damage from his rollover on hill 1 either. Blake. Yeah. I don't see anyone on the line yet, so we'll see. It's just going to be a surprise, everybody.
I saw Timmy. Yep, Blake's getting in his buggy right now.
Right. Now he also had a rollover on hill 1.
And we appreciate everybody joining us from all around the world. My name's Dave Z, and I'm hanging out with Bree Molitor, Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park for the 2018 National Rock Racing Championship Finals. It's got it all. We've got our brothers and sisters from Iceland, from the Formula Off-Road Iceland, the series here. They brought, hey Bessie, do you have 10 or 12 cars?
10, I think, yeah.
We have 10 cars here, 10 buggies here from Iceland, and boy, that sideways car up there, Bessie, is that normal?
Yeah.
Or so that,
For the driver on the cube, yeah, that's absolutely normal.
like when you saw that,
Yeah.
you were like, whatever.
It's just my kid.
But when everybody here saw that, they were like, what in the...
Yeah, I know.
It was wild. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go to our last feed from this morning. Or this afternoon. Yeah, I guess it was this morning.
Well, I think we wrapped up around 2.
Yeah. We started this one at 2.
We wrapped up around 12, Dave. Don't twist my words.
No, we're talking about the Iceland thing? We wrapped the Iceland thing up at...
I know it. I misspoke.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. It was my bad. But it was... I'm confused now.
We wrapped up around 12 and then started this one around 2.
Okay, no, sounds good.
Yeah.
But the
worry about it.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
The Icelandic deal,
Yeah.
it was wild. You need to go back,
yeah.
review it, check it out, and look at the cubes run because it was ridiculous.
All right, here's who's our next contestant, Ryan Boyd, coming up to the line. Looks like, well, we thought Blake Schultz was getting in his buggy. We'll see if he shows up later or not.
This is such a capable buggy.
Another Tim Cameron buggy. Yeah. A lot of those out here.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of TC built buggies here today competing.
All right, so this is Ryan Boyd in the underrated buggy. taking on Fable Hill. Oh.
Oh. He is shining on those whoops right there. Gun it, son.
Yeah,
all right. 4.33, not bad.
Took a bit of a hard bounce
That's
on
awesome.
Fable Hill there, but recovered from that pretty well and had a really smooth run the rest of it.
If he didn't, if he didn't get caught at that on that one patch of cable
Yeah.
of Fable Hill,
Yep.
that he could have been first, second place for sure.
Now we've got Tim Cameron on the line.
Hold on to your hats,
I'm curious
kids.
to see how he's going to handle these whoops down here. You know, if he's going to ride them out nice and smooth, or if he's going to try and double them.
I don't think he's going to try to beat Bubba per se. I think he just wants to hang with Bubba right now and play it
we've
as
got a
safe
lot
as
of racing
possible.
still to do tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, if we've got any Tim Cameron fans out there, y'all better tune in.
All right, y'all.
Let us hear ya.
Hit that share button for us. Hey, what do you think about the new TC buggy, people?
What's up, Sydney Rockwell? All right.
See, I'm not even seeing Sydney Rockwell.
Horse is hot.
What's up, Sid?
I don't know. Ours are loading at different times. That's what I was saying earlier.
In different comments.
I never saw that one from Tom Racing.
I don't even see the
Yeah.
one from Sydney.
Oh, man.
God, that sounds nasty.
Some of that signature Franklin flutter.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's what he does. That's what he does. That's the time right there. Look out.
Wow.
And we have a new leader.
34.80 for TC. And that's how that hill's done, everybody.
Stand up, stand back. We are hell bent. Timmy Cameron doing what Timmy Cameron does. Edges Bubba Bacon out of the top seat here on hill number 2. Good gracious. You said you wanted to see what he did on those whoops, and I think
Yes.
it didn't take but 3 seconds for you to realize he had it under control.
Well, and he's been out here studying since what, Wednesday, and the work that he puts in, you know, before the races, it all becomes very obvious as soon as he gets out on that course.
You know, the past few years that I've been coming to the races, talking to Timmy, hanging out, his whole demeanor is completely different. He's so much more relaxed and at ease, and just in good spirits, letting the bad juju just run right off of him.
All right, we've got Adam Ringer on the line now.
All right.
Oh, showgirl.
Oh, showgirl.
I hope she shows out.
Me too. Told you I love these Rockwell buggies, and showgirl's probably my favorite.
There's not too many to pick from.
No.
So.
They're like the underdogs of rock bouncers right now.
Yeah.
And I love an underdog. And Adam can flat out drive. He's shooting for the podium, baby.
Nice.
Adam Ringer.
4.1.26 for Adam. Dave, why don't you give us a quick rundown of the top 5 currently?
We're going to do that. I'll give you guys a rundown of the top 10.
We've got Blake
I don't know if
Schultz
they're
back
going
out on
to
the
give me
line
a
now,
chance
too.
to do it. They're running through these babies pretty fast.
Here, you spit out the top 5 for us, and then we'll come back to
Tim Cameron sitting on top with Bubba Bacon right behind him, followed by Brandon Davis.
that. Sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar. That's what our season looks like right now. Adam Ringer in 4th place.
All right.
Joe Pierce
All
in
right.
5th place.
Well, there's some
Hold
new
on.
names up
I'm
there.
doing top 6. Sammy Carter in 6th. Will Stewart in 7th. Ryan Boyd in 8th. John Campbell in 9th. And rounding out 10th place. Yes, my man and yours, Mr. Randall Key. Oh, I love this. We got Blake Schultz on the line. One half of LNS Racing. Man, him and his wife are just such salt of the earth people right
yeah.
there. And they work so hard. I've told the story about how this dude worked 72 hours straight on his buggy just to make a race. It's a familiar story though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Whoa. Hold
now,
on.
Predator took
It
a
ain't
tumble
over.
earlier on Hill 1.
Yeah. It ain't over. You are correct, Ray Merrill. Top 3 is top 3 of the season so far.
Oh, man, the Predator buggy just is not having it right now.
Either some fuel problem or an electrical problem. Something's going on there.
Jessica, I sure hope so.
No matter what happens here, we love us some LNS. Look at him. Look at him.
Now, Blake's trying to make old Predator do some work, and it's
Woo.
not sounding like it's liking it.
Now, I tell you what, this is the mindset of these racers. No matter what, they're gonna put on a show. They're gonna get up a hill.
And
no matter
they came
what.
to race.
Look at Jack Porter earlier.
Come on, Blake.
If this man makes it up, I guarantee you, he's gonna get a standing ovation. He may not have been the fastest, but by God,
But he made it. He's
that's
out
some
the top.
heart, baby.
Out the top.
That's some heart. 132.48.
132.48. That's Blake Schultz. And looks like we got Lil Tim Bacon on the line.
Too many numbers. Tim Bacon, or as I like to call him, Bubba Bacon.
Dave has difficulty telling them apart sometimes.
Well, you know, when Tim has glasses on,
Yeah.
they're pretty much twins.
They pretty much, yeah.
Copy, course clear. Copy, Timothy Bacon on the line. Clock is hot.
Woo!
Now you know there's got to be some brotherly rivalry going on between Tim and Bubba.
He needs a good time on this hill. He'll be up on. He's a podium contender. And Little Tim out the top, baby.
Airing it out up there. 38.80 for Little Tim Bacon.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Flat foot nailed it.
Does that conclude our bouncer class, Dave?
Is Warfare not running?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I guess
What you got?
Jason Sparks wasn't able to give us a run on Hill 2. Now,
Three.
Hill 1 was rough and knocked out a lot of our drivers. Some
Yes.
of them were able to scramble back, scramble together their buggies and everything and come back out for Hill 2. Some of them were not. So we're going to check it out to see if that is the end of our bouncer class for today or not. And if it is, we got Formula Off-Road coming up next. Dave agrees with me.
Oh, I totally agree with you. I do.
I know you're just smiling and nodding.
Well, Jack Porter and Stephen Robinson have been
Wow.
working for the past 2.5 hours on Steve's buggy that they thrashed on. And we got Will Stewart walking up over here, and we're going to talk times with Will Stewart. You know what we're going to tell Will sometimes? We're going to tell you guys sometimes. Everybody's going to be filled in here on where everybody's at. So Timmy Cameron's currently sitting in first place with a 34.80. Bubba Bacon is sitting in second with a 35.28. Go figure. Timothy Bacon stepping up. He is nuts today. I'm going to tell you, if we were just running these two hills right now, it's safe to say Timothy Bacon, Lil Tim, would be up on that podium right now. But we are running 4 hills. Yeah, we're running 4 hills this weekend. In fourth place, we have Brandon Davis. Fifth, Adam Ringer. Joe Pierce with a 41.63 in sixth. Sam, the Oklahoma Kid, Carter with a 42.66. And my man, Will Stewart with a 44.14. Followed by Ryan Boyd in ninth place on the day with a 44.33. John Allen Campbell with a 44.94. Man, they're so packed in tight right there. From William Stewart with a 44.14 all the way up to Matt Schistler with a 45.86. Pretty much 1 second is separating 5 of them. It's nuts. And we're not done. Are you done?
Heck no.
I'm not done. We're going to keep going.
Diana, yes, Sam did get it fixed and he raced.
And we're going to be back
Hill 2.
right after this.
Power, progression, determination, innovation, experience, speed. We are Super ATV. With industry-leading suspension, heavy-duty Rhino brand axles, and all-out performance tuning, let Super ATV fuel your off-road passion. Visit superatv.com.
No matter how big or tough the job gets, Alpha Specialties has the trailer that's right for you at a great price.
Whether you're hauling ATVs, bulldozers, or whatever, Alpha Specialties has a lot full of trailers to fit your needs and an experienced service team that'll never let you down. Alpha Specialties is your one-stop shop for quality trailers, parts, and service.
Now offering customized North Star truck beds starting at $1,700 and Mission Aluminum enclosed trailers with a lifetime warranty. Whatever you're hauling, Alpha Specialties will get you there.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2018 National Rock Racing Association Finals. This is like finals week.
I know.
It's nuts. I hope, and these guys did study well for finals.
Some of them did.
Well, some of
them crammed.
Yeah, and some of them just crashed and burned. Now, my guy, look. Scott Goforth, he's out for the rest of the season. He's done. After the first hill, buggies in pieces. They're picking it apart like vultures. Vultures right now. But as Bubba Bacon sat in with us earlier, he thanked them for the parts.
Yeah.
And they're picking parts off of, Matt Holt's buggy that helped Bobby Tanner get up hill number 2.
Yeah, they started a regular old parts store out here now with a couple of those unfortunate bouncers.
Right. So we have I believe we have a few bouncers left. And then we're going to take a brief break, and we're going to go into the second hill of the Icelandic Formula cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is going to be pretty awesome.
They were doing some wild stuff earlier. If you guys missed it, be sure to go back and watch the previous live feed, and they came after the bouncer hill 1. So go back and check it out and see what kind of racing.
And then after today, the season's over, right?
No.
It's not over. We got another day. We got a bigger day of racing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't even know. So, look, if you're like, dang, you guys just bombarded us with some nonstop action all day long.
You wait and see.
Yeah, you just wait, because we got more coming tomorrow. Hey, Will, you doing those 4-seaters yet? No, I'm talking about the cages. You're not doing 4-seaters? Okay, so I digress on the 4-seater deal. If you need just a regular 2-seater Razor chassis, or what else are you doing? You're doing the not a chassis, but cages. What other cages you doing? RS1? Hey, if you haven't seen. Right.
What?
No, that's what we're saying. I mean, if you need a 4-seater, give him a call, and maybe you guys can work something out. But you can't call him because only 7 people have his number. So you got to contact him through Batcave Customs on the Facebooks. He will answer you. Give him a few minutes. You know what I mean? He's old like me, so he's real good like that. You send him a message, he'll get right back to you.
All right, so is there a possibility that we have some more bouncers still?
I'm hearing some right now. That sounds, listen to that. Who is that? That's the Raging Hornet.
No.
I'm thinking it's the Raging Hornet. I hear it.
Oh, you called it.
What? Bam! We got the Hornet,
well
baby.
Well done, sir. Who's in it, though? That's the question. Is it Jack or Nick?
All right, now, here's the story. If the Raging Hornet stays together, that is Nick Campbell. Nick Campbell of Hardin County, Savannah, Tennessee. If the buggy stays together, and I'm smelling burnt rubber right now.
Are we sure it's Nick?
It's Nick.
Okay.
His wife, Jack's wife, just confirmed it's Nick.
Oh, okay.
If the buggy stays together, we will see Jack Porter take that buggy out next.
This little buggy's like a cat with 9 lives.
Ooh, and
this season.
it's lost like 7.
I know.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I don't think it's going to stop him, though.
If it does stop him, it ain't gonna be pretty. Because Nick got no quit in him. Come on, Nick.
Well, the Raging Hornet is more like an annoyed hornet right now.
It's mad as
See if
hell.
it can get that rage back in there.
It's mad as hell.
Come on, Nick.
There it is, baby.
All right, it's good to see that bogey cross the finish line today.
Oh,
Hey, was that Steven?
We got a 63.
oh, oh, oh.
6.3.13.
6.3.13. Nick Campbell. You know, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick drove so conservatively just to get Jack back in that driver's seat so Jack could get
It
his
could
points.
be. It could be. All right, guys, let us get some information here and find out if
All
our
right.
bouncer class is concluded or if we're going to have another
I think we're going to have another
last
one.
minute.
We are going to have another one. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we're missing an action on a few of them here now.
Got the
Jack and Nick are swapping out.
Okay.
Mhm.
Jack and Nick, they're swapping out.
I wonder what
Jack's going to get his turn now.
I wonder what happened to the Warfare buggy.
I don't know. And Jason Sparks.
Okay.
So Warfare is
I knew-
almost ready, we've
yeah.
been told.
It was like they were listening to me or something like that.
It's kind of weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
Clyde. Eavesdropping.
All right, so we have Jack Porter, who, you know, I don't think he could do too much damage on Fable Hill or the Whoops Up.
We didn't think that he would do what he did on the first hill either, though.
Jack Porter was just happy to be behind the wheel, and he was just doing one of them skinny pedal checks,
It worked.
just repetitively over and over and over again. It was pretty amazing.
Hey, Clyde, is Sparky out? Let's see if he's still listening.
No, it's going to take 45 seconds for it to get to him.
Okay, well, we'll find out in 45 seconds then.
It's a beautiful day here in Dyersburg. I was really, really, really shocked at the amount of support and the amount of people that showed up on this hot October day on a Friday.
Oh,
Jack
snap.
Porter.
Jack and tag. Jack and tag round 2.
Here we go, baby. This is it. All right, and before we head back to the action, I just want to let you know that currently on hill number 2, Timmy Cameron's in the lead, followed by Bubba Bacon, Timothy Bacon, Brandon Davis, and Adam Ringer. That rounds up our top 5. When the bouncer hill's over, I'll let you know where everybody ended up on hill number 2. And then we'll get ready for some Formula Off-Road racing. And if you've never seen it, some pretty crazy action.
All right, y'all, this is the Raging Hornet back again, but this time with Jack Porter in the driver's seat.
You are correct, Casey. Gotta run what you brung. You could switch the driver, but you can't switch the buggy.
Whatever you start the race with is what you gotta finish with. Those are the rules.
Come on, Jack. There it is, Jack.
All
Jack
right.
ain't scared. Solid time of 47.90. 47.90.
Right there. Good
Coming
work.
in, brother. I think we got warfare coming, right?
We got Modern Warfare on the line. Come on, baby.
All right, and it looks like we got the warfare buggy. I don't know who's driving it. It's either going to be Snorri or Danny Smith.
Well, Snorri didn't race Hill 1. Did he?
Let's find out.
They're keeping us on our toes today.
Yes. Hey, Jacob. You gonna point? There it is.
You guys got to see our photo pose there.
That was it.
We've been practicing that one.
What do you think? No, don't tell us what
That's,
you think.
yeah, we don't
No.
know. All right, Warfare, come on out.
The time to beat is a 34.80. And Timmy Cameron made that time. And I think he made up all of the time on those whoops right there.
I think so too.
Beyond a
He
shadow of a
definitely had
doubt.
the fastest time up that hill.
He was definitely not the fastest up Fable Hill, but he made up that time on those whoops. Nick, smooth run, brother. I'm serious.
Yeah, I just want to finish it. I didn't care about going fast.
Yeah.
I just want to go up.
Hey, you got tomorrow to show out.
I'm scared to show out. It breaks every time I do that.
Wait,
That's
can
one
you come
tough-
say that on camera?
Yeah.
My little video. Hey, tell him buy you a real buggy. Holt's here. Holt didn't get with Holt. I haven't built Warfare and John's buggy. That'd be a hell of a buggy, that motor.
Greg, we had 10 races in the series this year, and this is our final one. This is the finals.
So
Sad that it's coming to an end.
at each cup event, we've been running one UTV hill and 2 bouncer hills. So for the first 9 races of the season, there were 18 bouncer hills. At the finals, you can tack on 4 more hills for the bouncers. And today, you're seeing the second hill of finals.
Yes. So we've got more to come tomorrow. Unfortunately, Hill 1 knocked out a lot of our drivers. Some of them were able to get put
Hold
back
on.
together in time.
Hey, Blake. Hey. Bunch of people were asking. I need to get you around here, brother. Come on back here, just real quick. Yeah, just, hey. A lot of people were asking. They were, I'm serious. They, even though you didn't get the fastest time on Hill 2, brother.
I sure didn't.
Hold on.
But I hung tough.
Even though you didn't get the fastest time, I'm going to tell you right now, You got the biggest round of applause from this audience, and you got the biggest shout-outs from people out there from the heart you seen. I want to shake that hand, brother.
Yeah.
Hell of a heart.
Shit, it's I didn't think it was going to happen. It kept dying. Everything kept going wrong, but we just persevered, hanging tough.
Do you know? And yeah, your lovely wife. She was cheering on from.
I'm pretty sure that's how I made it up that one, because it died and it died twice, and I was like, it's done. And I think she's over there praying for me.
She really, really, really was. And Leanne, I'm going to tell you right now, Leanne has really been motivating you up that hill also, sir.
Yes, sir. That's my hometown.
So you know what was going on with the buggy?
We crashed it out pretty hard at Dirt Nasty in Kentucky a couple weeks ago, and the suspension got tweaked. And we worked on that all through the intermission. But as far as what it did right there, I'm pretty sure I just sit there at the start-finish line and for idling forever, and I think it loaded up and fouled some plugs maybe. That's what I'm hoping. It's either that or a fuel pump.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like you were having some fuel issues.
Yeah, it was. I was just glad they had mercy and let it stay dry. If it had been wet.
Man.
We have to take note real quick because a whole lot of the Icelandic crews just moved in here. That is Snorri driving.
So pretty much, if Timmy Cameron had about 5 more championships under his belt, he'd be Snorri.
Snorri's the Icelandic version of him.
And he's running.
And that's him driving the Warfare buggy right now. Yeah.
Snorri Thor Árnason driving the morning Warfare buggy. I mean, this guy.
Oh!
Look at him go. There he goes. So, yeah, Snorri is a multiple champion at everything that had gasoline. I think he had gasoline running in the veins. Whatever you call it, he's going to race it.
Holy
It was
cow.
a good run.
Now I saw Danny suiting up on his way down there too. Huh? No, that was the Icelandic driver that we've been talking about.
Man alive.
So I saw Danny suiting up and heading down there too. I believe he's going to get his second run in as well. And it looks like we got Jason Sparks on the line now. And he must have had a few last minute, I don't know, adjustments to make or something that held him up a little bit.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Holy crap. What do you think of that, Blake?
That was something.
he ain't shy with the throttle, is he? I like his style. That's for sure.
He definitely seemed like he knew how to control the buggy, you know.
He'd been there before, I think.
Yeah.
So Timmy Cameron, he's in first place on hill number 2 with a 3480. Bubba Bacon second, and Snorri coming back from an almost rollover with a 3769. He's currently sitting in third on hill number 2.
All right, we've got Jason Sparks out on the course now.
3769. Third.
Sparky's at the top.
All right.
44.33. If I'm not mistaken, we have another 44.33. Tell me if I'm wrong, Dave.
You are absolutely not wrong. Ryan Boyd, good eye, girl.
Well, it's kind of a
that's a good memory right there.
number, so. What are the odds?
That's crazy. I never had met him before, but he's super nice. He helped me for probably an hour and a half straightening out my 4-link in the intermission. I never had met him before. The guy that just run there, super nice guy.
Isn't that awesome? I love that.
I mean, what are the chances of them running the exact same time?
That's what I'm saying.
To the 10th of a second. Huh.
All right, guys.
That's right.
I believe that we're going to have Danny out here still.
That's right. Oh, man.
So who do we got on deck?
As far as I know, Danny's still going to be taking his second run.
So we got the Danny Smith on deck.
He's probably getting
I saw him. He was already
in.
Yeah, he was already suited up.
I hear something.
So they've been.
I hope that big old radiator.
There she is.
They've been battling motor problems, motor trouble all season.
And a lot of our
And I think
drivers
Nick
have.
ran back to Memphis to go get some injectors. And they're doing everything to try to keep this baby running. It's a battle.
So I wonder if watching Snorri out there in his buggy,
what
that's going to do to Danny mentally.
It's in
and what,
Danny's head.
How he's going to drive.
It's 100% in Danny's head because Danny ain't
but Danny's an aggressive driver
slouch.
Anyway,
He's
so,
very aggressive.
And that hill, that's something you break easy on too. So
Yeah.
if he gets wound up, it'll. I wish him luck.
But you know what? Something about this long series, smooth wins the day, and smooth wins it every time.
You have to choose the smart places to make up your time, just like Paul did in the UTV race, like Timmy did just now at the bouncers over here on these whoops that we're calling them. This second uphill over here. I think even the downhill section and making that corner smooth too is.
Hey, I'm not
bashing
trying to.
through Fable Hill's not.
We're
gonna
not
help.
trying to kick you out, but you are welcome to stay here as long as you want. But don't let us hold you up. I know you got a lot of things to do.
I gotta get hydrated.
Blake, thanks for
hydrated.
hanging out with us, brother.
See you, Blake.
Man, what a great guy.
Oh yeah. Jessica, we know you're proud.
Oh, look at old Scott Goforth checking in. Hey, Scott, I hope you heard that shout out from Bubba Bacon and the Bacons gave you saying how much they appreciated you
Your
helping
contributions.
out, or Rum Runner's contributions.
Yeah. All right, so Danny Smith is sitting on the line.
Oh, yeah. I'm really wanting to see this here.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So, Bree,
Yeah, Dave.
do we want to go over the schedule for the rest of the day and tomorrow?
Sure. Well, the rest of today is easy.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just the Formula Off-Road, round 2.
Just the formula.
Wow. You know.
Yeah. It's crazy. And tomorrow, what are we doing?
Tomorrow, let me consult my handy-dandy notebook
It's like
here.
a smorgasbord of everything.
Oh my gosh. We're starting at 8 a.m. with the UTV class round 2, followed by Formula Off-Road round 3, then SRRS round 3. We are doing 1 and 2 for all of those today. Middle of the afternoon, we should be ready for Formula round 4, followed by SRS Hill 4. And then we'll be wrapping up the UTV Bounty Series with Hills 4 and 5. We did 1, 2, and 3 last night. So we'll be wrapping that up tomorrow
And if
with
you can-
Hills 4 and 5, which are going to be insane.
If you guys like epic beatdowns,
Oh yeah.
these baby bouncers are going to be taking on big bouncer obstacles.
They're going to be going on what the bouncers are going on.
Yes.
It's
So
going to be crazy.
the slab, Cable Hill, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be And these guys are going to leave it out there.
We're going to follow all of that with the Icelandic Formula Off-Road Skimming, which is new to me. They'll be out on the water.
They say they broke a shifter cable up there, and they got it in low gear, and they're going to do what they do right now.
They got it in low, we're just going to run it low?
Yes, sir. I just told their team captain what was going on.
Don't be singing now. Yeah. It is still harder than back. Oh, this one ain't bad.
Music?
I wish he'd put it in second. Get better off. Call down there and tell him to put it in second. Hey, yell on radio.
Is he trying it on first?
I'll go. Give me radio.
Clyde, give him a radio.
They don't even be running anything at first, that all. Up that hill, it'll burn it up. I would hope.
We're having a bit of a disagreement on on what gear Warfare needs to be in right now. Have broken shifter cable, I believe. Trying to make the best of it so they can get one more run out of it for today. All right, so for anybody that might not have heard, this is Danny Smith in the Warfare buggy.
Yeah. This is going to be really interesting. I believe that they have the shifter cable broke, so they got it in second gear.
And we all just watched one of the Icelandic drivers take this buggy up the hill.
It's sounding good. There we go.
39.39. All right, that should be our last buggy.
What was that? 39.39.
39.39 for Danny. All right, and that was it for our bouncer class for today. We'll come back with 2 more hills for them tomorrow.
So, for those of you who are interested, I'm going to run through how we ended up on hill number 2. If you stand by.
All right, guys, while Dave is tallying up our order for today, you got it?
You want to take them through it, Bree?
Sure.
All righty.
All right, guys, so for Hill 2 in our bouncer class today, we've got Tim Cameron sitting at the top of the pack, followed by Bubba Bacon. And then Snorri Arneson, Bessie? I don't know. Is that how you say his name? Come say his name for me.
Snorri.
Yeah, Snorri.
Snorri, okay.
The choir boy.
He won this event
and
Rhode Island 2016 here.
Okay, so he took up Warfare Racing's buggy and has got 3rd place for that. Tim Bacon in 4th, Brandon Davis in 5th, Danny Smith in 6th, Adam Ringer 7th, Joe Pierce 8th, Sam Carter 9th, Will Stewart 10th, followed by Ryan Boyd in 11th, Jason Sparks in 12th, John Campbell 13th, Randall Key 14th, Matt Schisler 15th, Tim Sorensen with DC Thompson as his stunt double for this hill. 16th place, Bobby Tanner 17th, Jack Porter 18th, Scott Lehman 19th, Stephen Robinson 20, Blake Schultz 21, let's see, Mike Welch, 22, Travis Levitt, 23rd, Matt Holt was a, for Hill 2, Travis Levitt, Matt Holt, Scott Goforth were all unable to race, and Mike Welch was a DNF on Hill 2. So Blake Schultz at 21 rounded out our finishers for Hill 2.
So it's going to be really exciting to see the way everything pans out tomorrow. The entire season is going to be hinging on these last 2 hills. You're not going to want to miss it. So why don't you go to the old Walmart tonight, or the Whole Foods, or the Kroger, or the Winn-Dixie, wherever you're at. Go get you something to cook. I'm telling you, invite some friends over. Invite some friends over. We're going to have a party tomorrow, baby. We will see you back in a few minutes. 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
What time is it now?
I have
it's
no
like
idea.
15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So go grab you something quick right now. God bless you from Dave and Bree.
All right, guys. We'll be back.
Yeah.